Have you ever wondered what holding 2500 Internet Computer Protocol tokens, or ICP for short, might be worth by 2025? Let's face it, the Internet Computer isn't just any project, and its ambition to decentralize the entire Internet is turning heads. But can ICP live up to the hype and deliver on those impressive returns? Today, we'll break down exactly why people are watching this project closely, and we'll talk about what could make that 2,500 ICP stack grow in value over the next few years. Whether you're a curious bystander or a committed ICP holder, this video is for you. We're covering everything you need to know: ICP's unique technology, groundbreaking projects, partnerships, potential challenges, and of course, some educated price predictions for 2025. All right, let's kick things off with a quick primer. So what exactly is Internet Computer Protocol, or ICP, and why does it matter? Well, ICP isn't just another cryptocurrency. It's aiming to be a whole new version of the internet. That's right, a decentralized internet where applications and data don't rely on big tech companies like Google or Amazon. This is a game changer, but let's break down how it works. To understand the potential value of ICP, we need to look at its two big features: smart contract, known as containers, and the Internet Identity, IID. These features aren't just fancy tech. They're designed to solve real problems in today's internet. So, what's a smart contract canister? Imagine them as containers for applications and services running completely on the blockchain. They're not just storing data, they're handling complex operations securely and efficiently. In today's centralized world, services like online banking, social media, and even our favorite apps run on data centers owned by corporations. The downside: centralized control, limited privacy, and all that power in a few hands. ICP's canisters aim to fix this by offering a way to run these applications without relying on centralized servers. With canisters, the control is decentralized, the data is secure, and there's no single point of failure. This is huge, especially as we see privacy concerns rising among big tech. In short, smart contract canisters could make ICP the go-to platform for secure, decentralized applications. It's the backbone that could give ICP serious value in the long term. Next up, we have the Internet Identity, the IDD. Now, IDD is like a supercharged online passport. Most of us are kind of used to creating accounts, remembering passwords, and dealing with two-factor authentication. It's messy and it's not exactly secure. Data breaches happen all the time. IID addresses this by providing a password-free, privacy-focused solution for authentication. It lets users interact with apps and the Internet Computer without usernames or passwords, or even email addresses. This approach drastically reduces the risk of hacking and data theft, which is a major plus for anyone worried about privacy. So if Internet Identity catches on, it could solve some of the biggest issues with online security, making ICP not only a pioneer in tech, but also an essential tool for protecting personal data. And together, of course, these features, the canister and the IID, gives ICP a competitive edge in the crypto space. Now, let's talk about projects and partnerships that are working to turn this potential into reality. ICP isn't working alone. There are some pretty impressive projects and partnerships in the mix that could fuel its growth. Let's look at two standout projects that are pushing ICP closer to becoming the decentralized internet it aims to be. First, we've got NFID. So why is this a big deal? Well, NFID is a decentralized identity solution. In today's world, verifying who you are online can be tricky, whether it's logging into a bank account or accessing healthcare records. Digital identity is a growing area that desperately needs security. Now, NFID is designed to make digital identities safe, private, and controlled by the user, Instead of relying on traditional forms of identification like social security numbers or even centralized services like Google or Facebook, NFID allows for secure access without giving up personal data. This is especially crucial as more industries, from finance to healthcare, move online and look for ways to protect consumer data. With NFID, ICP is positioning itself as a leader in the digital ID space, which is growing fast. If ICP's solution catches on, this could significantly impact its adoption and, ultimately, its value. Now, let's talk about Bitfinity, EVM, which could be a massive catalyst for ICP's growth. Now, Bitfinity EVM is essentially making ICP compatible with Ethereum's ecosystem. Why is this important? Well, Ethereum is home to thousands of developers, tons of applications, and a huge user base. By bridging the gap, ICP could tap into this massive market and attract Ethereum developers to its platform. One of the biggest challenges for any blockchain project or any blockchain layer 1 is adoption. Without a solid developer base and user community, it's hard for any platform to really grow. By creating compatibility with Ethereum, ICP removes any huge barrier, making it easier for developers to bring their apps over or even build new ones on the internet computer. With Bitfinity EVM, ICP is opening itself up to a whole world of new possibilities. The potential to integrate with Ethereum's ecosystem could bring more users, more apps, and ultimately more value to ICP. All right, so with projects like NFID and Bitfinity, ICP is really kind of pulling out all the stops to establish itself as a decentralized powerhouse. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are still some challenges that we need to consider as well. Now, it wouldn't be fair to talk about the potential gains without mentioning some of the challenges. ICP, like any ambitious project, faces a few hurdles. The first big one is competition. ICP is in a competitive field, battling it out with heavyweights like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. Each of these platforms has its own strengths. Ethereum's developer community is massive, Solana is known for its speed, and Cardano is all about research-driven development. For ICP, standing out will require constant innovation and adoption. With such strong rivals, ICP needs to demonstrate not just that it's different, but that it's better. It needs more developers, more users, and a strong ecosystem. If ICP can maintain its unique edge and continue attracting partners and users, it could thrive despite the competition. But the competition will definitely be fierce. And let's not forget about regulations. Governments around the world are paying close attention to crypto, and there's still a lot of uncertainty around how regulations will affect platforms like ICP. Regulatory challenges can impact everything from user growth to adoption by major companies. If regulations are too restrictive, it could make things difficult for ICP to operate in certain regions or industries. ICP will need to navigate these waters carefully. While regulations could provide legitimacy, they could also create barriers, making it a crucial factor to watch. Now, ICP is facing a competitive landscape and regulatory unknowns, but with the right moves, it has the potential to overcome these obstacles. All right, now for the big question. How much could 2,500 ICP be worth by 2025's bull market? On the optimistic side, if ICP manages to attract new developers, build partnerships, and see a wider adoption for its projects, some analysts predict that it could reach around $100 per token by the end of the bull market in 2025. That could mean 2,500 ICP could be worth a staggering $250,000. Not a bad return, right? But in a more cautious scenario, if growth is slower or competition and regulations create hurdles, we might see ICP in the range of $20 to $30, which would still put 2,500 ICP at around $50,000 to $75,000. A solid gain, but not quite the moonshot level. Price predictions are just educated guesses at the end of the day, especially in crypto, but looking at ICP's tech, partnerships, and challenges, there's definitely some optimistic potential right here. So there you have it, a deep dive into what could make 2500 ICP worth a lot more by the end of the bull market in 2025. From smart contract canisters to internet identity to major partnerships like NFID and Bitfinity. ICP is setting the stage to be a big player, but it's a journey filled with challenges, and only time will tell if ICP can truly reshape the internet. What do you think? Will ICP hit those big numbers by the end of 2025? Drop your predictions in the comments down below, or join us in our free Discord server and we can continue the conversation there. I'm really curious to hear what you all think. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more content just like this, and stay well informed in everything crypto. And guys, if you haven't done so already, check this video out right here. It's not one that you want to miss.